Blah 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 blah. Huh? You received a text message. It's from Akihiko. Ikutsuki-san is coming tonight. He has something to tell us. We'll meet on the 4th floor as soon as everyone's back. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. Can I go pray at the shrine, though? Yeah, that's something they changed it for. It doesn't make much sense here. It's like they wanted it. It's like banking on the fact that your academics was already high, so that like people like you because you give the correct answer, but it's a little wonky in terms of the logic behind it. Let me go buy some more cat food for that cat. I don't know how many times I have to feed him, so I'll just buy like 10 of them, I guess. And see if that's enough. Did I go yesterday? I think I did, right? Pretty sure I did. Then go buy some more of that cat food. Hello, good sir. I'll have some of your finest cat food, please. It should be half price, right? Welcome. Saturdays are regular sale days where you chance to stock up. Man, it's not even like half off. Rip off. This dude has not updated his stock, like, at all. So I already gave the cat one of them. So this makes 10. Goodness me. It's so hard being a Japanese teenager. So many things I have to do. I need somebody to feed the cat, please. You'll do it. You never do anything. He seems to be very weak. Maybe he's hungry. Give him super cat food? Yes. Mew. The cat slowly starts to eat. Meow meow. The cat's purring loudly. It seems happy. The purring seems louder than it did the other day. If you come back and feed it some more, it might get healthier. Can I bring him to the dorm? He can stay in my room. Let's go to the shrine. Oh, pardon me. Dang, that sucks that like these nights are kind of wasted because I can't go to karaoke on Saturdays. You're in great condition. So your academics are great. I wonder if Mutatsu's inside the club. I guess I could be working on him. After I talk to Ikutsuki, of course.
So that's what happened on the night of the 7th. It was a difficult operation.
I see. They're getting tougher. But it's not all bad news. I called today's meeting because...
I'm sorry.
Oh, pardon me.
Before we go on, I'd like to ask Mitsuru-senpai something.
Oh?
Me?
But why?
Since I've joined, so many things have happened. I went along with it without really understanding what was going on. But now I need to know.
About?
I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, senpai? You act like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour in Tartarus, but they're related to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
Oh, shit. Say what?
Accident.
There was an explosion near our school, and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
I was only 8.
Yes. Luckily, no students were injured. Around the same time, a large number of students were recorded as absent. Seems like more than just a coincidence.
What do you mean?
I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. The students who were absent, they all collapsed suddenly and had to be hospitalized. Sound familiar? You know, like the girls who bullied Fuka.
Fuka, you.
There has to be an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you must know something. Tell me the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. It just never seemed relevant. But
Now that you bring it up, it does kind of seem relevant.
It's not your fault.
all right, I'll tell you the whole story.
Here it goes.
The shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates that they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies. But what if we could somehow use them? They would be a source of unimaginable power.
Wouldn't they?
What?
It's like I can read this faster than they
14
can speak
years
it.
ago, one man pursued that line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo.
My father.
Grandfather.
Sorry, grandfather. Dang, Ikutsuki-san's head looks made like hella small.
My grandfather was obsessed with shadows. He wanted to harness their power and create something extraordinary.
He loved drinking. Like all Japanese people.
Harness their power?
He assembled a team of scientists.
Looks like that dude from Heavy
and
Metal.
over several years collected a significant number of shadows.
Heavy Metal.
He what? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
However, 10 years ago, during the final stages of the experiment, they lost control of the shadow's power. Consequently, the nature of the world was altered.
Really?
You mean?
We'll have to actually pay attention to
Yes.
this because
Tartarus and the Dark Hour.
there's no subtitles. Wow. Pretty crazy.
By their account, the mass of shadows they collected split into several large ones that then dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Is that why they've appeared in different places? Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus? Don't tell me. That's
Yes.
where they conducted the experiment?
It's true.
Yes,
Then those students who were hospitalized.
I'm afraid it's just as you're thinking. Port Island must have been an ideal location for them. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could do as they pleased. As you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekukan High School.
Does that mean all we've been doing is cleaning up their mess?
I mean,
You lied to us? You knew, too, didn't you, Senpai? They've just been using us. Or do you not care as long as you get to fight?
hey,
That's not true. I have my reasons.
10 years
What
ago.
you'd like. It was my decision not to share that information. I'm sorry.
My parents were
Never
murdered
intended
by
to deceive you.
shadows.
Convincing you to join SEAS was my highest priority. As absurd as it may seem, only we, with our personas, can fight the shadows.
How could you?
Besides,
Say what?
some of us were never given a choice.
I was one of those. What's this?
Mitsuru.
Oh, it's a fucking bot. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Let me see. Selling follows. There you go, submits a report. There you go. Just doing my part.
Don't.
You don't have to hate yourself anymore.
Yukari, it's those in the past who are to blame.
Not those in the
And
present.
they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But what are you gonna do?
But
It's been 10 years since that incident. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned.
Mm-hmm.
But since they're active, at least we can find and destroy them. Do you realize what this means?
No.
What if I told you that those 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
I wouldn't be
And then
surprised.
if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Exactly. That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See, it's good news, isn't it?
You just have to fight the boss.
Is that true?
There's evidence to support it. Now, our true battle begins.
Fine, I guess I'm okay with it.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to just wait for them.
Uh-huh.
And there are many mysteries still surrounding Tartarus. Why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answer must lie within it.
Man, these story parts take so long and it's just a bunch of listening. I'm very sorry about everything. If there's anything you'd like to know, ask me. 12 Shadows, public. Yes, 10 years ago, a substantial number of shadows were consolidated into a single entity. Its power was immense, far greater than any of the shadows currently inside Tartarus. Experiments were performed on it, and an unfortunate accident took place, dividing the entity into 12 shadows. These shadows only appeared during a full moon. How'd the public react? In the end, over 50 people were injured in the accident, and the media placed full blame on the Kirito group for the tragedy. They singled out one researcher in particular, declaring him the main culprit behind it all. Whether this was actually true or not was not the issue. The public was looking for someone to vent their hurt and anger on, so they chose him even though he was a victim himself. Their wrath was unparalleled. The darker side of mankind was most certainly on display during that time. Under the pretense that she was assisting the group, she was subjected to the experiment for many years, so Mitsuru wasn't born with the ability to summon a persona. She was forced to learn how. Goodness. I've known him and Mitsuru for a very long time. In fact, Akihiko joined us when he was only in middle school. At that time, we had a third member as well, but I digress. You're probably talking about what? That other dude. What will you do? Well, let's go check if Watatsu's in the club. I guess we could work on that. And if he's not, then I'll just come back and go to sleep. Not much to do. Unfortunadamente. Sorry, unfortuna. Unfortunadamente. There are some Spanish words that are like needlessly long. Hey kid, what are you doing here? You need to be studying for your exams. Hey, I could have been doing that yesterday. Oh, it's you. Sure. Watatsu seems amused. You feel your friendship is growing stronger as you spend time with Watatsu. You're feeling sleepy. You decide to go back to the dorm. Nobody called me for a date this time around. If only my academics were higher, I could talk to Akinari tomorrow. But they're not. What can you do? What would you do if I sang out of tune? Your condition improved because you rested. Could do Maya. There's no school today. Oh, although I'm sure she has to do exams too, right? I don't know why she would. I don't know who she is.
Nothing to do as usual, huh?
What's your problem?
Why are you here? If you came here to try and convince me, then forget it.
It's nothing like that. I just wanted to see how you were doing.
Huh?
My life is shit. What do you think? I live in this back alley.
We've known each other for a long time.
How long?
It's been almost 14 years since
Oh,
we
okay.
met at the orphanage.
I'm glad that you're giving me all this
You,
exposition.
me, and Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down.
Orphanage, you say?
Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
Dude, you're only like
Changed one
17.
bit.
18 maybe.
If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other friends.
Back then we had all the time in the world. Now I'm 18 and I'm gonna be forced to live my rest of my life as an adult. Yeah, it fucking
What was
sucks,
that?
but dude, enjoy your 20s, man, while you still have them.
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually you just charge ahead like a damn fool. So obviously there's something on your mind.
Well, that's not true.
I do reminisce sometimes. But what's the point? Anyway, we finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the dark hour.
Yeah? What is it?
No shit.
To be honest, all I've been thinking about lately is getting stronger. But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Yeah?
Your reason for fighting, huh? That's different for every person. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit, like I did.
I'm not like you.
I'm not a quitter.
I'm the one getting lectured here. Well, see you around.
You and your fancy cream-colored pants.
You haven't changed at all.
Come in.
Yes? Can I talk to you for a moment?
Senpai? Oh, please come in.
Man, you have a shit ton of flowers. Like, a shit ton of them. I wonder if she does, what is that
Not
called?
only do you excel at providing support during battle, but also at obtaining information.
Oh,
Hanabin?
I'm
Is that
sorry
when
for
the
doing that
flower
without
arranging? Maybe
permission.
she's into that.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble, but I do have a special favor to ask of you. I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
We need
but
more answers.
Very little was made public.
That's why I want you to access the Kirijo Group's database.
You mean hack into their system? That's illegal.
I'll give you my ID and password. You'll be free from accountability. I want to know the truth, in detail.
Oh.
Senpai,
Of course, I'll understand if you refuse.
okay, I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure? I appreciate it.
Can I have my day yet?
Aren't you resentful?
Of what?
After all, despite my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining.
Uh-huh.
Certainly, you must be a little angry with me.
Just tell me you hate me.
Not really.
It'd be so much easier if you hated me.
You see, my parents have an inferiority complex because all my relatives are doctors.
Wow.
That's why they're so tough on me. It's really hard for me to be at home. But here, I feel important, and I can help you and the others. So why should I be angry?
So, two people
Right,
got
doctors.
married that both
do
had
need-
nothing but doctors in their family, and neither of them became doctors.
No one can take your place.
I don't know. That'd be fucking. Why'd you get married then? It was an arranged marriage, you see, and oh my god, for fuck's sake, Fuka, I didn't ask.
So, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will be gone, huh?
Oh right, the dude. He kind of gets seduced by the evil team because he feels,
That's good.
he's not important
That's what we've
anymore
been fighting
if the Dark Hour doesn't exist. I vaguely remember this dude being a bitch.
So why am I so pissed?
Gosh, it's hot. Even for July.
What?
Seriously. But at least we're seniors now. We won't be wearing these stupid uniforms much longer.
Yeah, I've had enough of this. I just want to get accepted to college and start having some fun.
That's if you get accepted, don't forget.
Oh right. See, Japanese college is like American high school. It's like easy fun
why.
times.
I'm the reason. I was like, fighting is my duty, but hell,
And Japanese high school is like American college. That's why whenever exchange students come here, they're like freaked out by the workload because it's a lot of fucking work in American
if
colleges.
it weren't for that,
U.S. colleges, I should
it'd
say.
be worthless. My duty. What a bunch of bullshit.
Here we go. Dude, you're only 17.
Shit, anyway. Not compared to him, at least. Damn it. Nothing I do is good enough.
I don't have patience for this. God, I'm so worried. Like, dude, calm down. Jesus Christ. It's not my fault they wrote my character to be amazing.
Seems like my worst fears keep coming true. Am I stupid to believe in things like trust and friendship? Dad, this old letter of yours. I must have read it 1,000 times since it came last
I'm
spring.
glad that you're telling me all this.
March 6th, 2000. To my family.
Oh, is that
Tomorrow,
you,
I
Akihiko?
bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It'll be stored in a time capsule and sent to you 10 years from now. Yukari, you're so small right now, but in 10 years you'll be 16. You'll be in high school. I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you still always greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher. I'll be starting on a big project soon, and I'm happy to be receiving so much recognition for my work.
I'm so
But
glad.
I swear to you that nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Hey, she just pulled the same
Are you
page back on
remembering
top.
to enjoy life? Are you still bright-eyed and hopeful like you are now? No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy. Well, I hope this letter brings a smile to your face. Love, Dad.
Poppy, I can't
I
believe it.
can't lose hope. For his sake. I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
Fucking bitch.